Good morning, everyone. Shay's Creations here. And this is going to be a taboo one for you this evening, this morning. Um, well, I don't even know where to begin. My daughter came to me yesterday because it's already after midnight and asked me about if I passed away, do I have my stuff in order? I'm like, ugh. Those questions you're not even thinking about listening to at this age. You know what I mean? But 55 is basically a senior, so don't mm-mm. So what I'm gonna do tonight is change some of my passwords so that I could actually write them down and put them somewhere in here. She's gonna know exactly where they are. The everything. But I'm going to tell you, it is very wise to put something in writing. Anything you have, something with residual income, you want to leave, the documents for the person to get. You want to make sure all those things are taken care of. You don't want to be saving money that doesn't go to your loved ones because you don't have documents in place. I don't um I don't have insurance, like death insurance and stuff. I plan on paying for my funeral because I don't want a funeral. I already told my daughter she don't even have to worry about a coffin. Just let them put me in that brown box that the Department of Social Service give you. I did a lot of research on it, and I heard that box is not as bad as people think it is. So, and they give it to you for free, like maybe $250. I don't need anything special. I know in life I don't need no party. I'm basically alone, so I don't want a funeral. I don't want a funeral. I even told my daughter she could leave me at the parlor, let the people handle my business how they choose to. But I know she wouldn't want to do that. Anyway, that's kind of taboo though. But I'm gonna do the passwords tonight. I don't really want to write them down, so I already have a method to make it to where it can be remembered. And it's just the same method for each account. You just change it for a certain point wherever. So I'm going to work on that tonight. I do have one of those health proxies, I think it is. I do have that, but it looks like I'm going to have to change maybe a little bit of information on there, and then I might have to do that as soon as possible. But some of my passwords will be tonight. My daughter asked me who's getting Shay's Creations when I die. Looking at her like you don't care an iota about a greeting card, so there's nothing to get. I am the person who makes the card, so what is there? So she's not understanding, and she's like, you only have one child, and you don't want to give me. I'm like, what do I have that you want? You don't have any love for greeting cards, so it is what it is. But I'm going to do what I have to do to make it easier for her. Basically, someone she was speaking to yesterday, that person's father passed away. Not yesterday, but the day before, and everything was up in shambles. Nobody knew where, to get anything, and stuff like that. But it's kind of it's kind of hard to deal with, but it is a subject that needs to be handled, and it needs to be handled before a crisis sets in. And I believe somewhere this needs to be extended to maybe someone that's not family related. But you know me, I'm gonna give it to you just like I feel it. Do not leave anyone in care of you that does not manage their own money properly. You don't want to do that. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Mm-mm. You can't give someone a responsible thing to do if you know they're already irresponsible with money. You will be setting them up for disaster. And you don't really want to, go through working your hard earned and doing all this to leave it to somebody that has no morals when it comes to money and would be like, oh, F that, and, that type of, you know what I mean. But please be mindful. It's so strange now hearing my daughter all the time. I gotta pay this and I gotta save this, and she's just as so happy when she earned 10 cent and when she do the views and the likes and oh my goodness! I told her the other day. I said you are just a mini me. That's all you are. But she's bigger than me. But I told her she's nothing but a mini me. It is like a transformation for her and I because I can see now she's really taking a lot of what I have to give. But I don't know what I'm gonna do because I'm trying to figure. I got my hat in all these different places, but I was having a conversation with someone, and again, they're telling me that I need to market some of the stuff that I know because I don't know what to do, but I do know I'm thinking of doing another book. I'm thinking of doing another book. My budgeting book. I did get a few reads off that book, so I'm going to get some type of residual check. Right now, my check is 11 cents if I see it correctly. So I don't know what's going on. I know I sold 61 books at one time, then I think I maybe about eight more, but somewhere around I'm missing some information. So, and I don't care if my first check come in and it's 11 cents. I earned it. I earned it, so I'm just happy for that. But I'm thinking about doing another book, and I'm also thinking because I figured out a way to earn while you leave your money in the bank. I'm gonna have to run that over by Coral before I even mention it on here, but it is going into my next budgeting book. But I did run it through with ChatGPT, and it's 110% perfect. It is perfect, and I don't know how I figured it out, but I was thinking of it last night, and I'm like, if you could leave a certain amount in the bank and just don't touch it, it will earn at some point, and if you could just count on that small amount every month for a bill. I'm talking about somebody who's financially embarrassed that you really need $10 every day, every month. You can get that extra $10 and it will make a small dent in what you have to do because you will first be saving for what if, but you will have access to something that would be a need. I say a need. I would never waste my time and get something like that on a regular basis and do a want with it. It wouldn't, for me, that is, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. My mind is so geared on paying a bill and being so happy that it's smaller next month. And looking at my budget now, I did the math, and I don't know because it's showing that I might have a little cushion, but I'm going zero. I'm going for broke, absolutely, for the next 10 months. Everything in my account is going somewhere. I probably don't leave myself, but anything besides gas. Anything besides gas. And that's what I'm going to have to do because I'm trying to get where I'm trying to go. So, anyway, I just wanted to touch base on that and make sure that your book has your final wishes. If you don't want a funeral, please put it in writing that you don't want a funeral. Please leave it with someone that you know is going to honor your wishes. You don't want someone to do things that you don't want to be done. Like, I don't want any hair on my head. I don't want any makeup on my face. I want to go to my maker the same way I came in this world, and that's just as I am now. And nothing special. Don't polish my fingernails. Don't do none of that stuff. Just make sure I got my partials in my mouth and my mouth is closed, and maybe my eyes could be a little open so I could scare people to get the hell away from my coffin. Ah! But that was a small joke. Anyway, I would like this video under 10 minutes for Coral because she got me going. She got me going. So I can't remember your name. Oh my goodness. I'm so bad with names. I'm gonna try to go find you. I'm gonna go try to find you. Find you, find you, find you. Let me see. Mm, Facebook doesn't want to load. Well, Facebook doesn't want to load. So Okay, here we go. Now, hmm. Oh, I don't know how to find it. If you hear my stomach, that's because I just finished throwing down some of that good old pasta I made. Dang. Gail, thank you so much for subscribing, and I'm hoping that your potatoes come out very nice. And you're welcome for the idea. I saw it. I'm watching your comment. I like that pink G. So after a while, I'm gonna get to know you by that bold pink G in front of for your username. So thank you so much. And I have to show my card of the day. I'm making cards today, and I'm doing congratulations for graduations. And I did something a little different. I just put some flowers and. So that's just my card for today. Have a wonderful night.